up? Arianna here, and I'm so excited to be sharing this video with you guys. A few months back, I posted a video about 5 tips to enhance, grow, better your YouTube channel, and you guys seem to really like it, so I'm going to go all the way back to the basics and talk with you guys on how to start or improve your YouTube channel some more. So today we're going to talk about literally everything from how to get sponsorships, how to grow your channel, things like that. So let's go ahead and get into it. First of all, I want to give a special shout out to Grapevine Logic for sponsoring this video. You guys can click the link down below in the description box to sign up there. Grapevine Logic is what I use to get the majority of my sponsorships, and it's really easy there. They have a list of sponsorships that you can sign up for. You send them a little message there, and then you make a video for a company and get money. I'll talk a little bit more about Grapevine Logic when I'm talking about sponsorships, so yeah, let's get into it. The first thing that a lot of people don't really take into consideration when they're making their YouTube channel is their page theme. You want to make sure that when people visit your YouTube channel, you have a good looking page. You want to have a featured video. You can either set it to be your most recent upload, or you can make a channel trailer that just kind of tells a little bit about your channel, the types of videos you make, things like that, and it will automatically play when new visitors come to your channel. Another thing that you want to do is separate your videos into playlists, especially if you make a lot of different types of video. Me, for instance, I make all sorts of types of videos. I do skits, I do television recaps, I also do fashion and beauty and vlog, well, vlogs on my vlog channel. But I separate each type of video into a different playlist, which you can see if you visit my page. So I have my regular uploads first, and then I have that below a section of videos. I believe it's fashion, no. It's my skits. I have my skits section below that, and it's all my skits and expectations versus reality videos and challenges and things like that. And then below that I have my fashion videos. I have videos that I do with my boyfriend in a different section, so it's easier for people to come to your channel and find what they want to watch if it's separated into sections like that. You also want to make sure that you have a nice clean header banner. It can be something that just expresses who you are. It can be something as simple as just your name, or it can have something extravagant with pictures and glitter and sparkle and all sorts of things like that. So make sure you have that there, so when people see your page, they can see like who you are and what you do. Also, with your icon, you need to make sure that your icon is a nice clear picture of you, of your face. This icon is going to be what other people in the YouTube community see when they see your channel. For instance, if you comment on somebody's video, when you scroll down the comments, you just see people's icons. So if you have a cute, bright, fun, eye-catching icon, people will look and be like, oh, who is that? And click on your channel, and there you go, you have a new subscriber. So now let's get into the equipment. I personally use a Canon Rebel T3i, which is a DSLR camera, and that is a camera that you can change the lens on. And a lot of people ask what camera I use, but it's really not in the camera, it's all in the lens. So right now I have a 50mm Canon lens, and I really like it because you can see the background is blurred and my face is, I hope it's in focus because I move a lot, and so I get in and out of focus a lot, but yeah. But anyway, I really like that lens. The only thing, it doesn't zoom in and zoom out, which is kind of annoying at times. So you really want to do your research when it comes to lenses, because you can get the body of a camera like a T3i for cheap online, maybe eBay, Amazon. I actually got this camera from my friend Katherine. She got a new camera and was selling this one, and so I was like, girl, yes. She makes amazing videos, by the way. I'll have her link down below, so definitely go check her out because y'all are about to be in for a treat. You also want to make sure that you have a good tripod. I actually got mine from, well, my mom got it for me at a garage sale a long time ago. You can find them anywhere for super cheap, or you can invest in a really good one if you plan on spending a lot of money. This one has actually lasted me like years and years, I believe since like high school. Yeah, and I graduated high school in 2011, so yeah, it's been around for a while. You might need lights depending on when you film. I know when I was in school, a lot of times, especially during like the winter and it gets dark so early, I would come home and have to film, and it would get really dark like as soon as I got home. So I would have my lights set up, and I have these umbrella lights that I got from Amazon. I got them a little while back, and it was pretty cheap. I think it was like maybe $70, $80. But you can also get softbox lights. You can get a Diva ring light or any kind of ring light or anything like that if you're going to be filming a lot at night, if you have to work or something and come home at night. Also, like right now I'm just using my window. I don't have any lights set up, but natural lighting is usually the best lighting because it's not harsh on your face and it just is a natural, beautiful situation. So if you're able to film throughout the day, like during the daytimes, maybe in the mornings, then you don't have to invest in lighting right away. Or if you're in a well-lit area, then you don't have to do that right away. But lighting is something to definitely invest in for like the winter months, or if you're in school and you have to film at night, or if you just want like to film anywhere and not have to worry about a window or anything like that, then definitely check out some good lights. Like I mentioned before, I personally use umbrella lights, but I do want to get some soft boxes because they light up a little bit more and it's a little bit softer, just like the name. The lighting is softer, so it's not going to hit my face as harshly. I also want to get a ring light for like when I do makeup tutorials and things like that, because I just love the look of a ring light in tutorial and makeup and beauty videos. Like I just love how that looks, so I'm going to be investing in one of those soon. Something extra that you might want to think about when you're getting equipment is a microphone. I have a microphone that I use for voiceovers, and it is the Blue Yeti microphone. It's over there. I was gonna get it, but I have my microphone attached to a stand, and I got the stand and the microphone and the pop filter and the little thing like that. I got it as a bundle from Amazon, I believe. My friend actually sent me a link for it. I'll see if I can find it. I don't know if it's still available because I got it years ago. But yeah, the microphone itself is super cheap. You don't have to have all of that. I'm moving in like 4 days. Whoa. And I'm probably not going to bring the entire stand. I'm probably just going to bring the microphone and the pop filter and of course my headphones. But I don't think we're going to have room for the stand and stuff in the car. So yeah, that's something you may want to get if you do a lot of voiceovers and or if you like do music or things like that. You do want to look into microphones, and it just kind of betters the quality of audio. You'll notice on some of my older videos it peaks a lot, and peaks means is like it kind of gets distorted when you talk too loud, and that happens a lot when I don't use my microphone. But when I do use the microphone, it makes it sound like I'm just talking directly to you rather than through a video or through something. So I really like using the microphone a lot. And some people actually get microphones that attach to their cameras. I'm probably going to have to start doing this soon because of this new lens. I have to scoot my camera further back, and I have to yell a little bit louder in the video so that it picks up my voice just as loud as it would if it was closer. So I may have to invest in a microphone so I don't have to yell all the time. Something that I don't have but that I really want to get is a Steadicam, and that's going to help when you have a lot of moving videos. For instance, my lookbooks, the majority of, recently I've been doing one where I set up my tripod and like, you know, just walk up to it, but all my lookbooks in the past where like, you know, there's camera movements and things like that will look so much better with a Steadicam. That's going to help like the person that's holding the camera, when they're stepping, sometimes it vibrates the camera and it's really harsh, but if you have a Steadicam, it like balances it out and it lets it flow. So the camera flows, so you can walk with the camera and it won't look like it's just shaking. And you can do a lot of camera movement and just like effects and things like that if you have a Steadicam, and it doesn't look harsh, or you don't have to put a steadier on it after in editing. Like, yeah, so I really want to get a Steadicam like yesterday. Now let's get into editing software. A lot of you guys always ask me, what do I use to edit? And you'll ask, what app? I do not use an app. I use Final Cut Pro on my laptop. I have it on my laptop, and I really like Final Cut Pro because it's a lot easier to use. It's very user friendly. It's a lot of drag and drop, and you can get a lot of plugins for it. I also use Adobe Premiere. I haven't used it recently, but I did before. Like if you see any of my old like school projects that aren't on private yet, that I need to probably put on private. We used Adobe Premiere at school, so that's a good editing software too. That's what a lot of the pros use, like in actual like real like movies and TV shows and things like that. But it's a little bit harder because there's not as many like plugins and things that you can just drag and drop in. So if you do want to do like the hardcore editing and stuff like that, then Adobe Premiere is like really, really cool. But for me and my tight time, you know, trying to get things done when I procrastinate and things like that, I prefer Final Cut Pro. I buy plugins for Final Cut Pro. I also have Adobe After Effects, but that's so hard to use, so I will buy plugins for that I can just like easily click and change. After Effects is like my title sequence, the one that you saw before this video where the camera thing, that is actually from After Effects. I bought a plugin and just changed the face, of course, to be me, and change the skin color to match my picture. And yeah, so I bought that plugin. You can also buy plugins for Final Cut Pro, which do transitions, titles, effects, lighting looks, things like that. So I'll have like some websites linked down below that I use to get plugins. And yeah, so you can definitely invest in those. There's also a girl on here, her name is Gabrielle Marie. She makes amazing like effects and things like that. So I get things from her. You'll see the credits in my description box whenever I use one of her effects. But she has like a lot of green screen effects that you can download and put in your videos for free. Another thing that people ask about a lot is music, because you can get copyrighted on YouTube and you won't be able to make money off of your videos if somebody else claims your video. So for music, I like to use Epidemic Sound. That is what my network provides for us. That's just kind of one of the benefits of it. But they do have YouTuber packages where you can pay a certain amount a month and get unlimited music. So I'll have that link down below as well. You can also find different YouTube channels that have royalty-free music, and you can download those for free. If you want to, you can use up to 30 seconds. I personally use like 29 if I use like a popular song or a song that's like on the radio or something. You can usually get away with about 29, 28 seconds of that song, but sometimes I still get copyrighted. Like one of my lookbooks got copyrighted and I used 28 seconds of I'm dying. I used 28 seconds of that song and they still caught it and thought that I was trying to steal their song. I don't know, but it happens a lot. So just to be safe, you can use those other websites that I mentioned and the ones that I have linked below to get some music. Now this is something people don't tell you a lot on YouTube, but when you upload your video, upload it on private. That's what I like to do before I set my video live. People kind of mention it sometimes, like they'll say, oh, I'm gonna set my video live, but they don't tell you exactly why. So when you upload your videos, upload it on private so that you can edit the description box, edit the title, the tags, the thumbnail, all of that, and you can make sure it looks perfect. You can add in the annotations and you know, links on the video, and then once all that is set, then you can set your video to live so that it'll be completely ready when people view your video. For thumbnails, I personally use Photoshop and sometimes I'll use Canva. Why me? Okay, we're just gonna try and ignore that because the sun's gonna start setting soon and I really want to get this video up for you guys. So just ignore the grass mowing, lawn mower sound. Ignore it. I use either Canva, PicMonkey, or Photoshop to make my thumbnails. I like to use Canva and PicMonkey to make the collages because it's just easy to just drag and drop your pictures in there. Then I'll download them and do the titles and things like that with Photoshop. So I have a certain font that I use and color scheme that I use for my thumbnails, and I just make sure that it's cohesive. I just make sure that it's cohesive throughout my channel. Another tip is to have thick words because the thumbnail is going to be pretty small, especially like in the related videos on the side or recommended videos. So people want to see like a bright color and they want to see exactly what the video is. So they don't want them to be like squinting trying to see like, oh, what is this video? Because sometimes the title does get cut off if it's like a longer title. So yeah, make sure your words are like pretty big and thick and bold so that people can read and see exactly what video you posted. So that is all the techie stuff, the I guess behind the scenes stuff. Now let's get into sponsorships, promotions, growing your channel, and things of that sort. So let's talk about making money on YouTube. The first way to make money on YouTube is through views, and you do this if you are part of the YouTube Partner Program, or if you're a part of a network and they put you in the YouTube Partner Program, and so on and so forth. Now you'll make a lot of money with your views if you're getting consistent high views in like the 50 to 60,000s or 100,000s per every video, and you're uploading like two times a week or so on and so forth, then you'll make a pretty decent amount. Me, for instance, I have about 38,000 subscribers and I get maybe 3,000 to 4,000 views on average at like not the most, but like on average. So I'm not making bank off of my views just yet, so I get the bulk of my money from sponsorships. As I mentioned before, this video is sponsored by Grapevine Logic, and this is my #1 place to go to sign up for sponsorships. So what you do is you just sign up on grapevinelogic.com. I'll have it linked down below so you can go sign up, and different companies will advertise like what they do. If you like their product or their app, you can go in and send them a proposal, and what that is just saying, hey, my name is blah 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 blah, I want to make this type of video with your product and I'd really like to work with you. And you set your price, like how much you would like to get paid for the video, you set the date when you would like to post the video, and then you submit it, and they'll either accept or decline your request. And if they accept your request, then you go on, they'll send you the products, and you can make any type of video about it. You'll work with the company and things of that sort. So I know some people were asking me, because I wasn't working while I was in school, I was only doing YouTube, and they're like, well, how do you make a lot of money on YouTube if you only have 38,000 subscribers? And I'm like, well, I do a lot of sponsorship, not a lot, because you don't want to just do YouTube for money, like for the sponsorships. But if you find something that you really really like on those websites and you really want to try it out and test it out, and the company's willing to pay you for it, like, go ahead, girl, do your thing. A cool thing about Grapevine Logic is that they actually have a section on there where you can collaborate with other YouTubers, and they actually just started doing sponsorships for Instagram too. So if you have a good Instagram following, you can apply for sponsorships there, and they'll send you products and things that you can try or that you can promote if you like it. If you don't like the product, then you don't have to like promote it. Like, don't just do stuff just for money, even if you don't use the product, because that's really fake, and that's false advertisement. It's that. So don't do that. There's different types of sponsored videos. You can do a dedicated video, which is when the video is just about that company's product and it's just all about that, and you usually get paid a lot more for those videos. You can check to see if people's videos are sponsored by looking in their description box. Well, you're supposed to be able to, because it's kind of illegal to not disclose when you're getting paid for something. So yeah, that's another thing. Make sure to always say when you are advertising. So yeah, that's a thing. Always disclose when you're getting paid for something. So in the bottom of this video, you'll see that it says this video is sponsored by Grapevine Logic, because I am mentioning them in this video. So every time you get a sponsorship, make sure to say that you're getting money for that video, or you could get in big trouble. Anyway, there's also mentions in videos, and that's when you just spend a section or a portion of time talking about a certain product in your video. So for instance, some people do favorites videos, and they'll get paid for certain products that they talk about in their favorites videos, and those would be mentions in a video. Since the video isn't just about that product, they'll get paid like a smaller amount than what they would for a dedicated video, but it's still a little bit of pay there. So the last thing that I'm going to talk about in this video is how to get subscribers and how to get people to come to your to watch your videos and come to your channel to subscribe. The first way you can gain subscribers is to collab with other people. Everyone has like a different audience. Like, some people may watch this person's video and they don't know about you, but y'all make similar videos. Then when y'all collab together, they'll find out about you and be like, oh my gosh, like, I'm gonna subscribe to this girl, she's awesome. So yeah, try and collab with a lot of people. Find YouTube friends online, just like comment people, follow their other social media platforms like Instagram, Twitter, and like interact with them. And that's how you can become YouTube friends with someone, and y'all can start collabing. You can also just send out emails to people, and yeah, then they'll reply back and y'all can do a collab. Another way to get subscribers and get people to come see your channel is by commenting on other people's videos. And I mentioned this in my last video, but when you comment, don't just comment and be like, hey, I'm trying to get to this many subscribers. Come subscribe, sub for sub. Because those people, even though you have a certain number of subscribers, like as I mentioned before, you're not going to make money and you're not going to get views if you're just subbing for subbing. You need to have people subscribe to you that really want to watch your videos. If you just have somebody subscribing just to get another number or another notch on the subscriber bar, they're not really going to be invested in you and interested in what you have to post. So it's really not a good idea to do that. You won't be making views, and if you're not making views, you won't be getting views, and if you're not getting views and you're not getting paid, even though YouTube's not just for pay, but I mean, when you make videos, you do want somebody to see your hard work. So don't do that. Sub for sub isn't really a good thing to do. When you do comment on people's videos, just comment genuinely and comment often on like all sorts of people's videos. I know I've seen a lot of people in comments that I'm subscribed to. I'll be like, oh, who is that? And see their like bright icon, like I mentioned before, something that stood out, and I'll click on their channel, look at their videos, and I'll end up subscribing there. I also have people that come to my channel that say, oh, I saw you commented on blah blah blah's video. I love her video, so I want to check out yours. And then they end up subscribing and watching my videos because I have similar videos with the person that I commented on. So just being really interactive on YouTube, commenting on people's videos, and just being like a genuine person when you're commenting on the videos is a really good way to get subscribers because you're putting your profile out there for people to see. Another way is to be very active on your other social platforms. I love Instagram. I'm obsessed with Instagram, and I'm going to make a how I edit my Instagram photos video like probably tomorrow, or maybe I'm not gonna have time Saturday. I graduate Saturday, but I'm gonna make one soon. And yeah, y'all subscribe if you want to see that. But anyway, I have a lot of people that come to my YouTube channel that say that they subscribe from Instagram. They found me on Instagram through like a hashtag, or maybe like not the popular page, but like somebody that they know follows me, or you know, just how you find people on social media. So I get people coming from Instagram all the time. Also Twitter. I have a lot of people come from Twitter when I do like TV live tweeting and stuff. Like Pretty Little Liars, I'll tweet during the episode and then I'll tweet my YouTube link because I do recaps like the next day. So, well, I did for a little bit. So I had some people come to my channel just for my Pretty Little Liars videos, and as I said before, make a playlist. So I have a Pretty Little Liars playlist, so people that came for that could just watch those videos. So make sure you're really active on your social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, whatever. Post your videos or post like pictures of your videos on your social channels, and always like link your own YouTube channel on your profile, so that people, when they find your Twitter profile and in your Instagram and things like that, they'll see, oh, she makes YouTube videos, and they'll go and they'll click, and you'll have a new subscriber that way. The last way to gain new subscribers and meet new people on YouTube in general is to go to events. Go to BeautyCon, go to VidCon, go to meet and greets, go to blogger meetups, go to events, get out, meet people, bring some business cards, or have your phone ready, like have your thing typed up on other people's phones. Like, just go out, mix and mingle. And even if you're just like waiting in line for something, like say at BeautyCon they have like a lot of vendors and stuff, if you're waiting in line, like start talking to the people next to you. Start talking to the people next to you and like tell them like, oh yeah, I have a YouTube channel too. Do you have a channel? They're like, oh, usually they have a channel. Or if they don't, be like, oh, well, do you have an Instagram? And like have them follow you on Instagram, exchange. And that's a great way to make YouTube friends too that you can end up collabing with and things of that sort. So yeah, definitely hand out your business cards, just talk to people. And it can be hard. I'm like super outgoing in general, so it's like easy for me to just go up to people and be like, what's up? My name's Arianna. I watch your videos. Or hey, do you have a channel? But if you're a little bit more shy, then you can just like hand out your well, don't just go up and hand a business card, but you know, you can just like kind of not talk as much and have all your info on the business card, and you can hand those out at like BeautyCon, VidCon, and stuff like that. So that was a mouthful. Those are my top YouTube tips for starting a channel and growing your channel and making money on YouTube. If you have any questions about anything that I talked about, or anything in general, then leave them down below in the comments. I'll try my best to answer as many questions as possible. I've been slacking a lot on answering comments, but I'm really trying to catch up and answer you guys. So yeah, leave all your comments and questions down below. And if you see a question that I haven't answered and you know the answer to, then go ahead and answer that person down below as well. Let's talk and let's grow our channels together. Once again, special thanks to Grapevine Logic for sponsoring this video. If you'd like to sign up, you can click the link down below and start making money on your channel. Thumbs this video up and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!